Hey guys, welcome to week 7 of distance learning. This week we are continuing with our creative writing and we are editing this week. So last week you wrote about one of the two topics, either a day in the life of or earthquakes in Utah. And you wrote one page and you had dialogue, which was conversation between two people in it. And this week we're going to look at that same piece of writing and we're going to add a simile or a metaphor to it. You're going to get someone new to read your writing, and then you're going to complete a checklist to make sure that you're doing all of the requirements for the writing. Okay. So first up, A, it says similes and metaphors, and it gives a quick example. This is something that we've kind of worked on all year from first quarter. But a simile and a metaphor, they both make comparisons between two different things. But a simile uses the word like or as, and a metaphor doesn't. So in these examples, it says the moon was like a giant flashlight in the sky, or a metaphor just says the moon was a giant flashlight in the sky. So notice in both, it's comparing two different things. A moon is not literally a flashlight, but you just have that extra word to make it a simile, like or as. For B, find a friend or a family member to read your work. And you can, it's fun to share your writing. And then sometimes people can have some ideas about how to change or improve your work. So you can take those suggestions if you would like. And then C is a checklist. So there's the following items to kind of make sure that you're doing with your writing before you submit this. So did you write one full page about your topic? Did you include a simile or a metaphor? And you could totally have more than one of those, but just at least one, please. And did you use detail and description in your writing? And did you use dialogue? And did you share it with someone else? And with dialogue, just put quotation marks around what people say to one another. And then every time a new speaker is talking, you hit enter for a new paragraph. New speaker equals new paragraph. All these notes are available on Google Classroom from the past. Okay. So here's the rubric. I'm making this really simple. A 4 is that you have a one full page and you've correctly punctuated the dialogue, you have details and description, and you have a simile or a metaphor. A 3 is if you have any attempt at doing this work, I'll give you a 3, okay? And then, so the idea is you can just copy and paste your work from last week and put it right here below, and then edit as needed. So if you realize that you didn't punctuate it correctly and you're trying for that 4, then you can go ahead and change your work from last week here. Okay. So this is where you're going to kind of type it down here or copy and paste it from last week. So I've had a lot of feedback from you guys that you've enjoyed this assignment. Hopefully it's something that is fun to do and to write. Ideally, we'd be in the classroom and having a publishing party where we can share our work with one another. And this would have been a bit more extensive, but this is kind of my abbreviated attempt at doing some creative writing in the classroom. So hopefully, you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, we meet Monday at 11 online if anyone has questions. And then we usually do a Thursday check-in as well for like an optional Socratic seminar. So you can meet there. Or you can email me with questions, or we can set up an individual Zoom conference if you have any questions that you want to ask to me privately, or an individual phone call. You can reach me that way as well. Okay, so we're on the home stretch. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.